What skills separate managers from directors? Good evening, everyone. The question that I'm going to put forward now could completely change how you think about your career growth. What if the reason you are not being considered for a director role has nothing to do with your experience, performance, or hard work, and everything to do with the way you are thinking and operating every day? Think about that. Because I have met many professionals with 15 plus years of experience, outstanding technical expertise, strong delivery records, yet they remain managers for years. And then someone with fewer years of experience gets promoted to the director level. Why? What are they doing differently? Tonight, let's unpack that because understanding this gap can save you years of frustration. Many professionals assume career growth follows a simple formula: work hard, deliver results, get promoted. Unfortunately, that's not how senior leadership progression works. The skills that make you a great manager are not necessarily the skills that make you a successful director. And by the way, today is episode 56 of the 365 live sessions journey on career growth strategies. So, welcome to today's session. Every day, we are decoding the invisible rules of career growth that most professionals discover too late. Let's first understand a fundamental truth. Managers are responsible for execution. Directors are responsible for outcomes through systems, through people, and through strategy. That's the shift. Managers solve problems. Managers often focus on questions like: how do we deliver this project? How do we fix the issue? How do we meet this deadline? Directors ask different questions. What risks do we see 6 months from now? More futuristic. What processes need redesign? What capability gaps exist in the organization? What strategic decisions should we make today? The director role is less about firefighting and more about creating conditions where fewer fires occur. Let me give you an example. So, example number one: imagine customer complaints increase. 1 minute. A manager might create escalation meetings. So, what's the situation? Imagine customer complaints increase. A manager might create escalation meetings, assign tasks, monitor resolution, and a director might ask, why are complaints increasing in the first place? What process failure created this pattern? What structural change eliminates the root cause? One solves the symptoms and the other solves the systems. Now, let's look at another major difference. Managers influence teams, directors influence stakeholders. This is where many promotion conversations are won or lost. Managers typically influence their team, their immediate peers, and directors influence senior leadership, cross functional leaders, external stakeholders, customers, business partners. The higher you go, the less authority matters, the more influence matters. Example number two: this is the situation. Imagine this. Imagine you need support from finance, from HR, from operations, from professional services, from R&D or technology team. Our manager may escalate. Our director aligns. Our manager says, I need your support. Our director says, here's why this initiative benefits everyone, benefits all stakeholders. That's influence. And influence is a promotion accelerator. Managers report activity. Directors communicate the business impact. This is one of the biggest gaps I observe. Managers often communicate tasks completed, meetings attended, projects delivered. But directors communicate cost reduction, business impact, revenue impact, risk mitigation, customer outcomes, strategic value. The language changes, the audience changes, the perception changes. So let me ask you something. When you speak in leadership meetings, are you describing activity or are you describing business outcomes? Because that difference often determines how senior leaders perceive your readiness for the next level. Let me share some strategies now. Strategy number one, start thinking one level higher. If you are currently a manager, start thinking one level higher. If you are a senior manager, start thinking the next level, right? So begin asking yourself, what would a director worry about here? Not what task needs completion, but what business risk needs attention. That mindset shift changes everything. So let me repeat this. Begin asking yourself, what would a director worry about here? Not what task needs completion, but what business risk needs attention. This mindset shift changes everything. Strategy number two, expand beyond the functional expertise. Many managers become experts, directors become enterprise thinkers. Understand finance, understand business models, understand customer impact, understand market trends, understand AI disruption, understand competitive threats. The broader your business understanding, the more promotable you become. Strategy number three, build strategic visibility. This isn't about self promotion or bragging, it's about your contribution visibility. Every week, prepare one strategic contribution, one business insight, one thoughtful question. Minimum, bare minimum. These three habits gradually change how leadership perceives you. So here's a micro shift. Managers ask, what should I do next? Directors ask, what should the organization do next? One is task focused, another is future focused. If this conversation resonates with you, comment director ready below. Because many professionals are capable of becoming directors, but they are still operating with a manager or senior manager mindset. There are also plenty of testimonials available from professionals who have transformed their career positioning, leadership presence, and promotion readiness. Before we close today's session, please block just 10 minutes every day for your own career growth. Because promotions don't happen because of experience or hard work alone. They happen because of strategic thinking, business understanding, executive communication, influence, leadership readiness. And these skills can absolutely be learned. Thank you for joining me today. And don't forget to join me tomorrow again at 7:30 p.m. IST for another episode of our 365 live sessions journey on career growth strategies. One day, one insight, one career breakthrough at a time. Until then, stop preparing only for your current role. Start preparing for the role next to that. See you tomorrow.